Tell us a little bit about one of the struggles, because I know there were a few, but
there are a few.
Yeah.
I'll give you two. So two that are very important that I like to reference a lot. So one, we had a poetry event happening, and this was before the Poetry Cafe, but I was part of this group called The Collective. And there was a group of poets, like 10 of us, and we hosted open mics on Sunday nights at this bar. And back in the day, we all did bars. You know, you had to shout over pool tables and the people at the bar not yelling, respecting the mic. Yeah, that stuff, right? And so because the bar was open to us performing there, we would try to go on alternate nights and just support, show our face, be in the space, right? So I'm there Saturday night, having a drink with some friends, hanging out, politicking, whatever. The next night is Sunday, it's our night, right? I come back the next night to the bar, and there are no chairs. Oh. Now, mind you, I was there the night before, having a drink in these chairs, right? So I pull up tonight, and the guy's like, I don't know what happened to the chairs, but they're not here. As producers, you got to be to the venue an hour or two beforehand so you can set up and get everything straight, right? So I have a decision to make. Like, do I cancel the show? Like, because we've been out handing out these flyers that we printed 4 up at Kinko's on lime green paper everywhere in the city, right? Trying to promote our event.
Kids, that's what hand to hand was, baby.
Hand to hand, 4 up at Kinko's. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to cut them yourself.
Yeah.
Rubber band them up and hand them out. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, man, this is crazy. So the band's pulling up at this point. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna run to the house and figure out some chairs. We get some chairs for the show because we can't cancel. Right. Canceling a poetry show is just like, you never come back to from that. And so I go to the house. I don't even go inside the house. I'm just standing on the front porch because I know there's not enough folding chairs in my crib to support this event. And maybe see about 50, 60 people, so it wasn't a whole lot of chairs. But I'm like, little brown baby Jesus in the manger. Help me find these chairs. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to make this event happen tonight. I'm standing on the front porch, and I'm looking up the street, and on every single porch from my house into the block are chairs. Green chairs, blue chairs, white chairs, plastic chairs, folding chairs. You know what I'm saying? So I call up a few people from the band, like, yo, come to the crib real quick. I think I can figure out our solution for the chairs. So I go for a block and a half up the street on a Sunday evening and say, hey, can I borrow your 2 chairs from the porch?
Not a cup of sugar.
Not a cup of sugar. I need your plastic chairs. I need your porch chairs. I need your porch chairs.
I'm going to bring them back.
Yeah, and you've seen me. You don't know every single neighbor. Right. But you've seen me. I live right there. Right. I promise you, tomorrow morning, Monday morning, when you wake up, they'll be back on your porch.
Instead of that weird poetry boy asking for a porch chair. Just give it to him. He's a nice boy.
That's exactly what happened. I lied to you not. You know what I'm saying? And I got about 30 chairs.
Nice.
We ran to the event, set those joints up, and did the show. Dope show. You know what I'm saying? But it's just in those moments where you have to think outside of the box. Mm-hmm. Where you have to see what's in front of you, what's available. You have to pivot. And that was one of the biggest moments in my life where I realized that you cannot stop me. There's nothing you can do to stop my progress. Right. Whatever you put in front of me is meant to be there. I think Rudy said this on one of his joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have to lift weights to get stronger.
Right.
Like, you cannot get strong without lifting the weight. So we're praying for strength, right? But God's gonna give you what? Weight.
Right.
And most of us are like, son, I don't want that. But we just want this strength. But without lifting the weight, you do not get stronger. So I'm like, give it to me. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, send me that problem. I'm going to fix it, and then I'm going to be stronger. Yeah. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to be wiser, right? That's good. And that moment changed the trajectory of everything.
That story is so impressive because I thought you were going to say that you went at 1 a.m. and just took the chairs.
I thought that's where. I
did not steal the chairs. I did not steal the chairs.
That was a heist. That's a
heisting.
Yeah, that's a heist because you steal that many random chairs. That's when you take that many random chairs.
But you know what's super impressive though? You remembered which houses belonged to. Did you get any wrong?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I just promised you that.
Listen, Linda. As a black person, if you wake up in the morning with 2 chairs on your porch, do you really care if it's the green and white one or not? If I gave you the 2 white ones to the 2 green ones, are you really gonna come back and be like, these not my chairs?
Especially when you know that somebody was scheming on their neighbor's chairs anyway.
Anyway. I wanted these chairs anyway.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
So I could have messed up some chairs. I don't know.